We are here today to support the humanitarian protection and resilience needs of the millions of people living in conflict inside Syria and the billions who have taken refuge in neighboring countries. Humanitarian agencies need $3.18 billion to help 13.5 million people inside Syria and $4.5 billion to assist 8.7 million refugees and host families in neighboring countries. There's a staggering scale of these requirements reflect the deepening humanitarian crisis in Syria and across the region. 2/3 of the people inside Syria need help, while the number of registered refugees in neighboring countries increased by more than 1 million only last year. Half of these refugees are children. We know the requirements are immense. We are doing all we can to respond in the most efficient way possible. Our assistance will continue to take a whole of Syria that involves further aligning our operations in Syria and from operational hubs in Turkey and Jordan. This approach has strengthened information sharing, analysis, and monitoring in spite of the difficult operational environment. It has enabled all agencies to improve planning, reduce duplication, and maximize efficiency, including through better accountability. Last year, humanitarian actors redoubled their efforts to address the deepening vulnerabilities of an expanding caseload of people in Syria and across the region. Each month, humanitarians delivered food to an average of 6 million people. In the first 10 months of 2015, our efforts supplied 8.1 million people with clean drinking water, 4.8 million people with tents, blankets, and other essentials, 1.8 million people with agricultural support, and 1.6 million with nutrition intervention. There are so many statistics, so you may be confused, but if you may check my speech text, it will be helpful. For millions of Syrians, this assistance is their only lifeline. And yet, for many, it is still not enough. I urge you to meet 100% of the needs in the Humanitarian Response Plan and Regional Refugee Resilience Plan. We must all intensify our efforts to alleviate the deep suffering of the Syrian people.